Turn your cell phones on to the vibrate, silence, or offsetting. The Gary Sansing Public Forum is intended for matters not included on the agenda for the upcoming Board of County Commissioner meetings. Citizens wishing to address items on the agenda should sign up to speak such items at the regular Board of County Commissioners meetings. Speakers shall refrain from abusive or profane remarks, disruptive outbursts, protests, or other conduct which interferes with the orderly conduct of the Gary Sansing Public Forum. Each speaker is limited to 3 minutes unless otherwise noted by the chairperson to allow sufficient time for all speakers. At the chairperson's discretion, the Gary Sansing Public Forum may end 5 minutes prior to the schedule starting of the meeting. We'll allow 3 minutes. Chris Kerb, you're up first. And Sharon Gobert, you're on deck.
Well, so how y'all doing this evening? Where's Lumen and Barry?
Takes 3 for a quorum. Push on.
Oh, it takes 3 for a quorum. Well, this one's for Commissioner Barry. Y'all see the stuff on Facebook about the flash flood we had last Sunday? McKenzie Road, that's in your district, Commissioner Barry. Bridge was underwater. I don't even think it was a 3-inch storm, but it happened real quick, so it was a flash flood. There's been a few flood defenders come up here to this dais expressing concerns over a development called McKenzie Estates. There's 2 creeks that run through McKenzie Estates, and the flood insurance rate maps that Escambia County has does not have the floodplain delineated. That sounds like a repeat of Bristol Park subdivision where you got creeks running through a neighborhood. That is, if we permit so close to that floodplain. I really didn't have a lot to say. I've been pretty busy with Santa Rosa County's Land Development Code Task Force. So I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kerb. Our next speaker is Sharon Gobert. I think, am I saying your last name correct? Yeah, okay, I apologize.
That's okay. Sharon Gobert. Thank you this morning. It was a very productive CAL meeting. We were all excited to hear the plans and the cooperation between the city, the county, and the other entities involved. Certainly the figure skating and youth hockey and adult hockey organizations look forward to moving this forward and having input. And you know, as a taxpayer, I want this to make sense financially too. So I have, I'm looking at both sides of the picture, but just know that we're open to answering any questions you may have. Another question came up this morning of how many events could you host? Obviously, we can host our own events here, but there are opportunities through U.S. Figure Skating for us as a community to bid to hold bigger events here, should we find ourselves in the position of having 2 sheets of ice, and especially if something happens in Mobile and we have even more access to local ice. The sky's the limit there. The youth hockey can certainly fill those sheets with tournaments multiple weekends during a season. We constantly have requests for summer camps, development camps, holiday camps, spring break camps. So it's not just what we can do, expanding our current season and opening up those wait lists, but lots and lots of opportunities. So we look forward to answering any questions in the future as this thing moves forward and hoping to see ice sports expand in the community. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon.
Okay. Is Christy Alberon in the audience?
She has not arrived, so she may not make it before public forum ends.
Okay, that's fine. Is Eric Sharplin? You're up next, Eric.
Yeah, I wanted to say I thought it was a great thing you done last week with Commissioner May's birthday. Maybe you could do it for all of our commissioners, and maybe be not quite as tenuous, and I even got on to one constitutional officer why they didn't give her a gift, and she just looked at me. But yeah, I am concerned about Garfield Drive. One guy said he clocked somebody with an old radar going 75 on Garfield. and somebody's gonna get killed in the summer. These kids are out there with four-wheelers, and who's responsible if they get hit? The parent of the kid with the four-wheeler or the car? Because four-wheeler is not a legal vehicle, I don't think, is it?
I don't think in the city limits or in the county on those roads it is. I'd have to
That
ask.
was the main thing, and I was thinking, like the other day, do you remember on the Andy Griffith show, the song about sunshine? That should be our motto. Spread a little sunshine every day, helping each other, and just see if this can be a year where there's just not as much tension on the board as there used to be. Because I know that you and some other commissioners have had battles, which that commissioner is no longer here, and I think it sets a good decorum when people are nice and civil to each other. All right, I appreciate it, Mr. Chairman. Thank
Eric,
you.
when's your birthday? Because you're a faithful citizen that comes down and gives us a lot of good comments.
I'm on August 16th. I'm on the same
August-
day that Elvis Presley died.
Oh, okay. He was 42.
All right, thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Yeah, he's 42. Is Christy Albarn, did you show up? Okay.
Mr. Chairman, Eric,
Wow, that's a
thanks.
short list tonight. What's that?
I got a
Councilman?
gift for all of these guys. Since Escamia's turned blue, I got them all blue shirts. It's going to be great tonight.
Oh, we wore blue for
Yeah,
you.
blue, it's all good. Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable. Yeah. You don't see any red up here, right? They're all blue, man. They're opportunists.
Oh, boy, here we go. Well, all right. That concludes public forum. We'll reconvene at 5:30 for the regular meeting. Thank you all.